We want to ignore the contents of the directory that we are currently in. First, let's remove the test file for now, because remember that you cannot ignore stuff that has already been added to version control. Now we jump over to Plastic, find the ignore file and open it. At the very top, we now add an entry for the directory we want to ignore and save. Back in Unity, when we now try to add the same test file to the folder, you can see that we get this gray minus icon, which means that the file is ignored and it does not appear in the pending changes window. I will now quickly import the package, and you can see nothing has been added to version control, which means that our ignore setup is working. Obviously, if you just want to follow along creating the project, you might not need the original project at all. The point here was just to show a potential use case for ignored files. Whenever you want to keep some files around locally without adding them to version control, it should work exactly the same way. Now, enough foreplay. My setup is done, so I can finally add my first change set. Let's just call this Start Setup and check in the changes. In the next video, finally, we will start working on the actual project. See you then.